Hello, children. Today's story is Willow Finds a Way, written by Lana Button, illustrated by Tania Howells. In Willow's class, Kristabelle was the boss. Willow wished for words that would say no when Kristabelle told her where to sit and what to play and who to play with. But when Kristabelle spoke, everyone did as they were told, even Willow. One morning, Kristabelle skipped into the classroom holding a pink sparkly paper. Let's look over here. Who's holding the pink sparkly paper? This girl in pink. This must be Kristabelle. I am having a fantastic birthday party, she announced. You can come, she said, holding the paper high, if you are on my birthday list. Willow joined the crowd around Kristabelle. She saw Jane, Tiana, Julian. Her heart thumped so loudly, Willow was sure the whole class would hear it breathing. Please let my name be there, she thought. Matteo, Lina, Olivia, Juan. When her eyes reached the bottom of the list, she was almost too scared to look. But then she read the last name on the pink sparkly paper, and she beamed. Willow. Everyone was invited. So this is Willow. This is Kristabelle and this is Willow. At snack time, Kristabelle waved the birthday list in the air and said, if you want to stay on my birthday list, come sit at my table. Willow was comfortable where she was, but then Julian moved. This is Julian. And so did Jane. Willow worried she wouldn't be part of the fantastic birthday party, so she squished in as well. They are all around her table. At playtime, Willow and Jane were busy in the sandbox. This is Willow, this is Jane. When Kristabelle waved the birthday list again and said, everyone on my birthday list, come play with me on the climber. Willow was happy playing in the sand, but then Jane rushed right over top of their castle, calling, let's go, Willow. Willow worried that she wouldn't be part of the fantastic birthday party, so she stood at the climber with everyone else and clapped for Kristabelle. At the end of the day, Kristabelle walked straight to the front of the line, holding tight to her birthday list. Matteo took a brave step ahead of her and smiled. This is Matteo. Remember, Kristabelle? Mrs. Post said it's my turn to be line leader. But Matteo, Kristabelle said in an angry whisper that was just loud enough that Mrs. Post wouldn't hear. I am having a fantastic birthday party, so I should be line leader. Matteo stood firmly in his spot. Sorry, Kristabelle, I really want my turn. Fine, said Kristabelle, stamping her foot. You are not my friend anymore, and what do you think will happen? Let's see. You can come to my birthday party. Everyone watched as Kristabelle held up the birthday list and drew a straight line through Matteo's name. Matteo's lip trembled. Willow took a deep breath to say, that's not nice, Kristabelle, but nothing came up. Nothing came out. Why do you think? Why didn't she say anything? Wear pink tomorrow, Kristabelle called as everyone went out the door. Pink is my favorite color, so wear pink if you want to come to my fantastic birthday party. The next morning, as she got ready for school, Willow searched for words to say to Kristabelle, but her head swirled with visions of parties and pink, sparkly lists and a line drawn straight through her name. So instead, Willow searched her drawers for pink things to wear. Look, her name and a line drawn straight through her name. This is what she was imagining. At snack time, Willow trailed behind the crowd to Kristabelle's table. "Oh, Willow, I love your dress," Kristabelle said sweetly. Willow was relieved. Then Kristabelle turned to Julian. "Where is your pink?" she asked. This is Julian. "I don't like pink," said Julian. Kristabelle got out her marker and drew a line through Julian's name. "You can't come to my birthday party," she said. Julian grabbed his snack and stomped over to the table where Matteo was sitting alone. Jane looked down at the floor. Tiana fidgeted in her seat. It means it moved in her seat. Willow struggled to say, "Kristabelle, that's mean," but the words just wouldn't come out. So they were all unhappy, but nobody said anything. Again, Willow's head swirled with visions of parties and pink sparkly lists and the line drawn straight through her name. Here is what she's thinking. Then Willow knew just what to do. Without saying a word, she picked up Kristabelle's birthday list and a marker. She drew a line straight through her own name. The whole class gasped, and at first no one moved. But then Jane walked over and slowly took the birthday list from Willow's hands. What do you think will happen next? One by one, everyone crossed their names off Kristabelle's birthday list. Just like that, Kristabelle wasn't the boss of anyone. Here are their names. So Kristabelle sat all by herself at snack time. Willow was happy to be in her regular spot, but she noticed that Kristabelle didn't eat a thing. Here she is. How do you think she's feeling? At playtime, Willow tried to concentrate on her sand castle, but she could see Kristabelle all alone on the climber. Kristabelle did some pretty impressive tricks, but no one clapped. At the end of the day, everyone rushed into line, so Kristabelle had to go to the very end. Here she is. Jane saved a spot for Willow right in the middle, but Willow went to the back of the line instead to stand with Kristabelle. At first, Kristabelle was surprised, but then she looked down at the floor. "I'm sorry," she said in a voice that was just loud enough for Willow to hear. Before Willow could say a word, Kristabelle marched straight over to Mrs. Post. This is their teacher, Mrs. Post. Everyone watched uneasily as Kristabelle whispered in her ear. "I wonder what she's telling her teacher." "Oh my," Mrs. Post said as Kristabelle pointed to the line of children. Said Mrs. Post when Kristabelle was finished. Mrs. Post addressed the class with her hands on her hips. "Boys and girls," everyone held their breath. "Kristabelle would like to make an announcement." "My birthday party will be fantastic," Kristabelle said, holding the birthday list up high. And then, to everyone's surprise, she ripped it into pink sparkly pieces. "If all of my friends will come, please." And they did. And everyone had a wonderful time. That's the end. I hope you liked the story. Bye bye. See you next time.